Hello Bellas, it's me Shannon B for Brown Girl Bella, back to bring you more lips, lashes, and luxury. Today I am decluttering, hopefully. I took the second drawer out of here and put it all on my table here, and I'm ready to go through and declutter some of this wonderful makeup that I've had and haven't really cracked the surface of using yet. So come declutter with me. Okay, so first and foremost, let me just say I have way too much eyeshadow, and with all of these palettes coming in fast and furious that I want to purchase, I said I really do need to cleanse myself of some of the palettes that I'm not really using and that I haven't picked up in a long time. And if there's something that you Bellas really see that you want, hit me up at shannon@browngirlbella.com and let me know which palette you want or which eyeshadow you want, and I will do my best to try to accommodate you. So without further delay, let's jump into these eyeshadows. I'm going to start off with a few Bobbi Brown palettes that I haven't really cracked the surface of in terms of hitting pan, and for whatever reason, I guess because they're new palettes that I've been trying that I really love, I haven't been reaching for Bobbi Brown as often. And if you know anything about me, you know that I love myself some Bobbi Brown. I still stand for her skincare. I think it's fantastic, but her makeup I haven't really been reaching for that often, just because I've found other formulas that I really love better. So this palette here was called the Desert Twilight Eye Palette. Looks like this. It's all beat up in the front, but inside it looks like this. I think this is a very cool tone palette. Not many warm shades in here, but again, it's beat up, but the palette is still good. So if you like it, hit me up in the comment section below or send me an email like I said, and I will do my best to send that to you and give it a loving home. This is a palette that I made myself. This is with some shades that I really loved, and I think I'm going to keep this just because I made it. But here we have, this one's called Rockstar. This one is called Charcoal. This one is Steel, and then this one is called Golden Leaf. And these are a mix of shimmer wash metallics, metallic eyeshadow, a matte, and an ombre. So I like this. I think I'm going to keep it. So I'm going to put it in my drawer and hopefully use it sometime soon. Here is a mini palette that I have, and I also think I'm going to keep this one just because I love the shimmers in here. This was called the Burnt Sugar Metallics. This one is called Burnt Sugar. This one's called Gold Dust, and the last one here is called Toffee. As I said, I will probably keep this. I haven't worn it in a long time, but I think I will keep a hold of it. And actually, I'm gonna put the ones I'm gonna keep on the side instead of opening up the drawer all the time, because I need to rearrange everything anyway. The next palette is another one that I put together myself, so I am going to keep this. This has 3 colors in it. This one's called Ivy, this one is Bone, and this last one here is called Forest. Again, I love the shimmers in here. Ivy is one of my favorites. This is how it looks. And then this one here, Forest, is really good. I really need to crack this open because the shades in here are really, really good. So I'm going to keep this. I'm going to hold it off on the side. That's going to be one that I keep. And let's go into this one. This is the Rich Chocolate Eye Palette, also by Bobbi Brown. I have quite a few of her stuff because I really, really love Bobbi Brown. And this is actually the second time she did this chocolate eye palette. The first one I hit pan on, and then this one here I've hit pan on. So you know I'm going to keep it. The colors in here are Bone, Stone, Frappe. This is Caramel. This is Champagne Truffle. This is Cocoa, and the last one is called Rich Chocolate. So that's the end right here. As I said, I've hit pan on several of these shades, so I'm going to keep this and use it. Continuing on my Bobbi Brown train, I think this is the last palette that I have before I have some singles. And this palette is the Shimmering Nudes palette. I've also hit pan on several of these shades, and they also come with this brush here, but I don't really use them because 9 times out of 10 I'm dropping it out of the palette. So here are the shades here. This one is Nude Beach. This is Mica Mint. The next one is Naked. The next one is called Nude Glow. This is called Mica. The next to last is called Nude Spice. And the last one is Espresso. Espresso is really good if you want to use as a liner to line your eyes. Very, very rich color, and I love this palette. So I will hold off on that as well. Okay, so let's get into some Marc Jacobs. So I have 3 Marc Jacobs eye palettes. 1 I bought myself, and 2 I actually got from a subscriber. So I'm keeping all of these, unfortunately. Sorry guys. And I'm not going to go through all of the colors, but I will tell you the name of the palettes. This is called the Editorial. And as you can see, I have not cracked the surface of this yet and hit pan. So I will, like I said, be keeping this. I love that palette. And then this palette, I don't know why I don't have a sleeve for that one, but I have sleeves for the other 2. This one is called the Lolita. And this is one of the 2 that I got as a gift. This is what the Lolita looks like. It's a really good palette if you want just a nice neutral eye look. This is one to reach for. And then the last palette that I have, this one is called the Tease. And this one is for those purple lovers out there. This is really fun to play with. And these 2 colors right here, like I said, I was never really a purple color person, but these colors really made me like really love purple. That and Mother Pat, I started really falling in love with the color purple with this palette. So those are the 3 Marc Jacobs that I have. And then I have some Morphe. So I will show you the first palette that I have from Morphe. This is also a neutral eye palette. It looks like this. This is 12NB. And that's what that looks like. If you guys want to give this a loving home, I will send that to you, but I'm not going to keep it because I have a lot of neutral eye palettes and no sense in hogging them if someone would give it a loving home. And this next one that I have is also by Morphe. This is the Morphe and Kathleen Lights collaboration. This is what that looks like. I think I will also give this away. somebody wants to give this a loving home, let me know. I will send that to you. And then I also have this palette by Julep. This is a neutrals palette again. It has 5 shades in it, and I have these shades in other palettes. So if you want to give this a home, I don't think I've even used this. I think I just swatched it. So if you want to give that a loving home, let me know. The next palette that I have is the Shayla and ColourPop collaboration. This is the first one that she did, which is the Perception palette. As you can see, I hit pan on Culture, which is in her newest palette as well. But these are all shades that I love to use, especially around the fall and winter months. So I will keep this palette. But if you like this palette, I think it's still available on ColourPop. Don't quote me on it, but hopefully it is, and you can take advantage of that. I also got this, which is really, really dirty. I've had it for a long time. This is a ColourPop Z palette that I put all of my singles in with a magnetic base. So I have some eyeshadow highlighters here. I have a bunch of highlighters that you can also use as eye products as well. So I'm going to keep this, and it also has some MAC in it, some ColourPop, and some other ones. They're all mixed up in there. So I'm going to keep that Z palette. This one I just got from, I believe, Ipsy, and I have not used it. I haven't even swatched it. So if there's someone out there that would love to give this a loving home, please let me know in the comment section. This is a palette by Nomad Cosmetics, and it's called Berlin Underground. So if you like it and want to give it a home, let me know. Okay, now we're gonna move into some Kiko eyeshadow. I have a white eyeshadow. I don't think any of these have names, so I will go by the numbers. This is number 169. This is a white eyeshadow. I'm not going to keep it, so if you'd like to give it a home, let me know. This one is called number 178. It is, I think, like a, I want to say it's like a gunmetal type of color. It's really, really pretty. This is what it looks like. Again, if you'd like to give it a home, let me know. I will put it in the pile that I'm giving away. This one is called number 126. And this is what this looks like. It's sort of a matte color. I have not used it at all, but if you would like to use it, let me know. Putting in the pile to give away. And the last one that I have is a water eyeshadow. It's a square version of the eyeshadow. I don't know if this was a new thing that they were starting, but I want to be very careful because it does come out of the case. It's number 229. It has a nice, oh, let me cover this up so I don't blind you. It's a nice shimmer silver color, and it's gorgeous. But like I said, I have not used these at all, so rather than hog them, if someone out there wants them, they're more than welcome. This is the second palette that ColourPop and Makeup Shayla did as a collaboration. This is her Proceed with Caution. I got everything in this collection, and I can tell you I have not really even cracked this. I think I might have used it once on camera, and I haven't opened it again. The colors are really pretty. I think I'm going to keep it just because like I said, I have not really tried it, and so I want to try it out and do some more looks with it before I just completely give up hope. But the next one here, this is by Balm Cosmetics. This is their Around the World eyeshadow palette. This is another one that I have never used. I think I might have swatched it, but I can't be sure. Again, if someone wants it, oh, let me get the sleeve back on here. The colors are a little too ashy for me in here, so if there's someone lighter than me that wants to give that a home, feel free. I have 3 singles from Bobbi Brown. This is Black Cocoa. This is Gold Dust. And the last one is called Copper Penny. I haven't really used them. If you'd like to, let me know. I'm going to put it in my giveaway pile. The next one is something that I got from a subscriber, so I will hold on to it. This is the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill palette. This is one of, I think, 3 that she launched with Morphe. This was in her Vault collection. So I'll keep this one because I haven't really gotten that much use out of it. So I will attempt to try to do some makeup looks. And this is the Balm Cosmetics. This is in the palm of your hand. And this is a series of eye makeup, and I believe these are cheek products as well. So at the bottom there are blushes, at the top are eyeshadows. Haven't used any of these, so I'm gonna try to see if I can use it. If I can't, then I certainly will give it away, but for right now I'm gonna try to see if I can do a look with them. Here is another collab that I got in my Ipsy box. This is the Tetris and Ipsy. This is what this eyeshadow looks like. I'm trying to get the plastic away from it. I'm going to hold it upside down so you can see the colors. These are the colors. They are beautiful. Haven't really given this a try. I think I did one look with it on camera, so I'm gonna try to do some more looks to see if this is something that I want to keep before I toss it. So another one that I'm gonna hold off on tossing. This is the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette. This is one of the brightest palettes that I have in my collection. Holding it upside down, these are the colors. They are stunning and really vivid and very, very pigmented. So I'm going to keep this because this is the only, I think, really bright, vivid palette that I have. So I want to keep that. However, this palette is the Nude Rose by BH Cosmetics. It's called Nightfall. It has 12 shades in it. And these are the shades. But I will happily give this another home if there's someone out there who loves it. Didn't swatch it. I don't think I've even used it, but I think my finger might have scratched one of the pans, so it has a little bit of a scratch mark on it. But other than that, you can use it if you'd like. And then the last palette that I have that I'm going to share with you is the Too Faced Love palette. I have not used this palette. I don't think. I might have done a swatch with it, but it looks almost brand new. I don't have the pen, the eye pencil that went along in here any longer, but if you like the shades and you like this, feel free. So that is it. I started with drawer number 2 instead of drawer number 1. I'm going to do a part 2 of this with drawer number 1 very shortly. But as I said, if there's something in here that you want, hit me up on my email. You can also leave a comment in the comment section below, but if you send me an email, that would be faster, because then I can, just email you back instead of going through here. But let me know if you like this declutter, if you want to see part 2. I'm also going to be doing my highlighters. There's some that I definitely need to declutter because I have duplicates of in other palettes, and so I'm more than happy to share my bundles with you if you'd like them. So please hit me up and let me know which declutter you want to see first. Do you want to see part 2 of the eyeshadow, or do you want me to do the highlighters next, or do you want me to do my lipsticks? So let me know in the comment section below. Hope to hear from you soon. As always, I'm going to leave you with a video to catch you up on all things Brown Girl Bella. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell. And until I see you back here again, it's deuces.